Hello and welcome to the stage 4 video on dotted crotchets. So we're going to do a bit of a recap on what the dot after a note means with our dotted minims that we did in the last video, and then we're going to move on to the dotted crotchets. So the page of your Piano Star Theory book that you're going to be filling in is this one, and have a go at filling in the page and then actually having a go at putting it onto your instrument once you've had a go at doing that. Okay, so a dot after the note has a special meaning. So if we have a minim here, okay, and we add a dot, this dot, as you should remember hopefully, means we add a half. Okay, so half of a minim or a two-woo is a tar. Okay, so two tars make up a two-woo, or two crotchets make up a minim. I'm going to sort of interchange the language that I'm using. So if we're going to add half, we're going to have a minim plus half a minim, which is a crotchet, and that adds up to a dotted minim, which has 2 beats plus 1 beat, so that equals 3 beats. So we might have seen a dotted minim as a 3-E-E, 3-E-E, okay? Now, the song that we had that went with that was our Dippy Doo. So, let me just find my board wiper. Here it is. We're going to do our 3 beat notes for the first bit of Dippy Doo, and we're going to do them piano, which equals soft. Okay, and then for the second, we're going to do a 2 beat note, which is a minim, and we're going to do it forte, which is loud or strong. Okay, so let's get our instruments up. We're just going to practice playing a 3 beat note either on a D or an A. So recorders, you can do the same, okay? We're going to get the 3 beats going, and then string players, you can sing along the top with me. Recorder players, you just play along to the singing that's on the video. So on a D or an A. 1, 2, 3. Swan softly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good day to you. Good day, dip dippy doo. Good day to you. Good day, dip dippy doo. Okay? Should we have one more turn? This time, if you're playing an A, you might want to play a D. If you're playing a D, you might want to play an A. String players, remember we go over the fingerboard to get a nice soft sound, and recorder players still support from your tummy, but play really gently. So let's get the 3 beats going. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Off we go. Good day to you. Good day, dip dippy doo. Good day to you. Good day, dip dippy doo. Okay, now the next bit, string players, you can actually have a go at playing your D and your A string. So change your elbow level, okay, so that you get the string on both. Go a little bit, so middle lane near the deep end. Start, and we're going to go a little bit nearer the heel, and we're going to get our 2 woos going. 2 woo, 2 woo. Recorders, it's easier to play loud on your A rather than your D, and remember to tongue really sort of with a sharp tonguing. 2 woo, 2 woo for the minims. So let's get that going. 2 woo, 2 woo, 2 woo. Off we go. Dip 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 dippy doo, dippy doo, oh dippy doo, 3 beats in a bar, and we're going to do 3 dotted minim notes for 3 beats, and then we're going to go straight into the more raucous, loud 2 beats in a bar section. Okay, so let's get our slow, our 3 beat notes really soft going. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, off we go. Good day to you. Good day, dip dippy doo. Good day to you. Good day, dip dippy doo. Dip 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 dippy doo. Dippy doo, oh dippy doo. Dip 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 dippy doo. Dippy doo, oh dippy doo. Okay. Did you manage to get the change in time? Well done. And you might have known that I noticed I got a little bit louder between the sections as we were leading into it, and that would look like this if we had it on our music. And we call it a crescendo. So that means we go from quiet to loud. Okay, right, so we've recapped our dotted minims. We know that a dotted minim, you add half, so we add a crotchet and it goes to 3 beats. So now we're going to look at dotted crotchets. Now, the piece of music that uses this rhythm is a song called John Kanaka. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. We'll talk about it in a second, but we're going to learn the song first. So I'm going to sing a line, then you sing it back to me. So it goes, Today is a holiday. Oh, I've started on the second line. That's not a good way to start. Wait, okay, my turn first, okay. I heard the old man say. Your turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I heard the old man say. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. I heard the old man say. Now my turn. John Kanaka to IA. Try it with me. Off we go. John Kanaka to IA. Let's join the 2 bits together. I heard the old man say, John Kanaka to IA. Okay, you ready? Off we go. I heard the old man say, John Kanaka to IA. All right, the next bit has almost the same tune. It's the bit I did wrong at the start, so it goes, Today is a holiday. Have a go. 1, 2, 3. Today is a holiday. Okay, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Today is a holiday. And then it carries on, same as before. John Kanaka to IA. So let's just join up. I heard the old man say, John Kanaka, and then today is a holiday. Right. Off we go. I heard the old man say, John Kanaka to IA. Today is a holiday. John Kanaka to IA. Then we have a little coda on the end, and it goes, to IA. Have a go with me. Off we go. To IA. Then we finish off with the same as before. John Kanaka to IA. Okay, so let's have a go at singing all the way through. Off we go. I heard the old man say, John Kanaka to IA. Today John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A, 2-I-A, 2-I-A. John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A. Okay, so that's not it. We've got some actions to do first. Okay, so there's lots of repeated phrases and the actions go in time with that. So we go, first off we do 4 beats, walking 1, 2, 3, 4 and turning around. So it goes, I heard, and then we go back for 4, the old man say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4. Try not to get too dizzy. Okay, let's do it with our singing. Off we go, I heard the old man say. Okay, then when we do John, it's a big stamp. John, with either foot, doesn't matter. Then hands on your knees. Kanaka naka, 2-I-A. So stamp, pat, 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 clap, clap, head. Have a go with me. Stamp, pat, 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 clap, clap, head. So it goes, John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A. Let's see if we can put that through. So stamping 4 one way, 4 the other way, stamp, pat, clap, head. Okay. Off we go, I heard the old man say, John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A. Exactly the same actions for the next bit. Today is a holiday. John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A. The same actions match the same lyrics. So it goes, 2-I-A, 2-I-A. John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A. Right, let's have a go at doing it all the way through. Oh, get yourselves ready. Off we go, I heard the old man say, John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A. Today is a holiday. John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A. 2-I-A, 2-I-A. John, kanaka naka, 2-I-A. All right, so hopefully that got your body and your brain and your voice all worked out together. Right, let's go back doing a little bit of theory and understanding. So the dot in this case still means exactly the same as it did before. So it means add half. But this time half of a crotchet is this thing, which is a quaver. Or half of a tar is a T, part of a TT, okay? So we need to have a crotchet or a tar plus a quaver or a T, okay? So that's 1 beat plus a half beat. So a dotted crotchet ends up lasting 1.5 crotchet beats. Okay, so whilst we when we had our 3 beat notes, it's quite easy to count 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. Now when you've got a dotted crotchet, we have to be dividing up in the beats into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and so that we're actually thinking, instead of we're thinking in crotchet beats, we're thinking in quaver beats, in TT beats. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, and that helps us place how to play these rhythms. So what you would normally see in the music that you have is a rhythm that looks like this. You would have a dotted crotchet linked to a quaver, and so the beats underneath would be 1 and 2, and then so we'd clap on the 1 and we'd clap on the and. We call that the offbeat. So it would be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So what happens is the dotted crotchet ends up lasting 1.5 beats, and the quaver left is a half beat, and the whole of this pattern lasts for 2 beats. So either a minim or 2 crotchets. Okay, so that's how you will most likely see a dotted crotchet in the music that you're playing at the moment. You might have already come across it. Okay, now what I would like you to do is get some quaver beats, some TT beats going with your hands. So you're going to go T, 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 T. Keep it going. And now I'm going to clap over the top. Keep yours going. Tum, T, tum, T, tum, T, tum, T. Okay? So you were clapping T, 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 quaver beats over the top. And I was clapping this rhythm here. Keep it going again, and this time instead of tum-ti, that's the rhythm word I like to use for this one. Tum, so it's like a long ta, tum-ti. And the T still keeps the same rhythm word that we've got for the quaver. Okay, so this time I'm going to do, get the quavers going again. So join in clapping the quavers, T, T. And this time I'm going to do count the beats. So it goes 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, so this time I'm going to keep a quaver beat going, T, T, and I'd like you to join in. I'm going to use my voice this time to do this rhythm, and I'd like you to see if you can clap this rhythm over the top of my quaver beats. Ready, steady, off you go. Tum, T, tum, T, tum, T, tum. Clap with my voice, T, tum, T, tum, T, tum, T, tum. Very good. And then now let's have a go. I'm going to, instead of the rhythm names, I'm going to use 1 and 2 and, okay? And you need to clap on the 1 and 2 and, okay? So see if you can follow my voice. I'm going to make it louder when you need to clap, but my hands are going to keep a quaver beat for us. T, 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 off you go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, so let's have a go at now adding that onto our instruments. So can you, on an A string or on an A on the recorder, you're going to have to be, for the recorders, we're going to be keeping a quaver beat. So we're going to do really gentle tonguing. Okay, and violins and cellos, we're going to go onto the A string. So we're going to go. So at the balance point, nice loose bow hold. Make sure that you're doing short strokes in the middle lane. So let's get our quaver beats going. T, 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 T. Keep it going, and I'm going to play something else. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Tum, tum, ti, tum, ti, tum, ti. Okay, let's try it again, and this time I'm going to count the 1 and 2 and. So let's get our A's going. T, 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 T. Keep it going. T, T, T. Keep it going. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and. Okay. Now this time you're going to play a D, and I'm going to keep the A going. All right. So I'm going to give you a quaver pulse. And you're going to join in with my voice, and we're going to do tum-tis. Off we go, tum-ti, 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 tum. Very good, okay? Okay, now next I'm going to do exactly the same. You're going to do the same rhythm. D, 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 which is this one. Dotted, crotchet, quaver, dotted, crotchet, quaver, dotted. Okay, and this time I'm going to do the counting. So it's 1 and 2 and 1. So see if you can do the 1 and then the and. Okay, I'm going to keep the quaver pulse going. T, 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 T. D steady, off we go. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2 and. Okay, so that's something that you can practice. You can either record yourself doing quaver beats, dee, 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 and then try and fit in your dotted crotchet and quaver over the top. Or if you've got somebody to play at home with, who can, or you can put a metronome on. Another thing you can do is do tar beats. So ta ta ta, and over the top. Tum ti tum ti tum ti tum ti tum. And it's one of those rhythms that takes a bit of practice. Let's just have a go, actually. Last thing we're going to do before we put it into the song is doing it on our feet. So we put the beat on our feet. Ta, ta, clap your hands. Tum, ti, tum, ti, tum, ti, tum, ti, tum, ti, tum, ti. It takes a bit of coordination. Now, try it another. Stamp in your feet. And I'm going to do 1 and 2 and off we go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So it's called, what I'm doing there is called subdividing. I'm dividing up the beat into half beats so we know exactly where to place this extra quaver and how long this 1.5 beats is in our heads, and so we can coordinate it. Okay, so in John Kanaka, I heard thee. So ti tum, ti tum, ti ta ta ta, tum, ti 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 ta ta ta. So the rhythm of the tune uses lots of tumties or dotted crotchets. Okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to do what we did with the other songs that we've done so far, and we're going to create a drone over the bottom. So a drone is just a note that goes all the way through as an accompaniment. So our drone is going to be tum, ti, ta, ta, tum, ti, ta, ta. I heard the old man say. So sometimes our drone is going to be in sync with the rhythm of the song, and sometimes it is going to be, so I'm just making that dot really big so you can see it, and sometimes it's going to be out of sync, and you have to be careful to keep your own rhythm going. And then as you get even better at keeping that rhythm going, recorders, you can record yourself playing the drone and then sing over the top of it. String players, you can have a go at singing and playing, but you'll see in a second when I try and do it, it's quite hard. So this is a 4-beat pattern. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Okay, these ones are on the beat. Okay, so let's just practice getting that drone going. So recorders, again, you can play on a D or an A. Okay, string players, you can do what we did last time, which is change your elbow levels so that you've got a D and an A. Or you can just go a D, or just an A. Okay, So get your instrument ready. This is the ostinato. Ostinato is a small pattern that repeats over and over again. Let me write these words up. So we have an ostinato drone. Ostinato. That's a repeated pattern over and over again, little simple repeated pattern. And a drone means that it stays on the same note all the way through. And you get drones quite a lot in sort of folk music, which is what this is. Okay, so let's get our ostinato drone going. Let me just so you can see the rhythm. Tum, ti, ta, ta, tum, ti, ta, ta, tum, ti, ta, ta. I heard the old man say, John Kanaka today is a holiday. John Kanaka Okay, it is quite tricky to sing over the top and play along at the same time, but it's really good practice for you string players to be able to do that coordination. You might want to take it a little bit slower, but let's have another go. If you were playing a D last time, you can play an A. This time if you're playing A, you can play a D, but we'll get that rhythm going again. Actually, no, let's change it up a little bit. We're going to do tum, ti, 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 tum, ti, 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 ti. That is the rhythm of John, Kanaka, naka, John, Kanaka, naka, John, Kanaka, naka, John, Kanaka, naka. I've got this piece of music is in D major, and it uses all the notes that most of you will know already. So I will send through the sheet music as well when you get this video, so you can actually have a go at playing the real. Or you can have a go at working it out by ear if you want to. But just for the moment, let's get this drone ostinato, our new one. Tum, ti, 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 ti. Choose a D or an A. Off we go. Practicing your tum tees or your dotted crotchets and quavers. Don't forget to fill in the bit of your Piano Stars theory book, and even though some bits some bits are notes that you might not learn, or they're in a different clef, or notes you haven't learned, that you can still use all the rhythm bits of it. So you can choose any notes, or you can play a scale using the rhythms that you write out in your theory book, or these rhythms here on your scales, to sort of deepen your learning of what we're doing in our theory. So have fun, and hopefully I'll see you all really soon.